All right, what's going on, everybody? I am back. This is kind of a very long overdue pickups video. I feel like I've had some of these cards for like months and I haven't shown them. I can't remember off the top of my head when I last did a pickups video, but it's been a while and some of the stuff's kind of piling up. I usually don't file it away until I have had a chance to show it on the channel, and then at that point I put it away. So it's kind of piling up. So it's time to do a pickups recap. This is going to be some YouTube mail, a trade, LCS pickups, eBay pickups. I actually found some cards in the wild. I got some hobby stuff, a little bit of a recap of that. So this is just going to be kind of a big catching up video, kind of a mishmash of a few things that I would typically break down and do, separate videos for YouTube Mail Day and LCS stuff and eBay stuff and all that. But I just got to get caught up. So bear with me. I hope this won't be too long. If it is, I apologize in advance. I want to start with the YouTube mail. I have a couple of care packages I want to share. And this one I've had for a while. And for the sake of space, my buddy Shane over at Shoebox Legends, he is a great friend. I don't even want to call him a hobby friend. He's just a great friend. He's a good dude, and we text often, and it's funny. We got a fun little text thread with a few of us from the Cardmunity, where we just text each other. And it's funny because we live literally across the country. We've got one guy is in California, a couple guys literally clear up in the Northeast, as high as you can get, and then I'm in the middle there. So it's just been a ton of fun, and it's just one of the probably the most rewarding part of doing the YouTube. It's just been connecting with so many great people in the Cardmunity. I love it, and it's fun just talking cards with each other and kind of having that outlet, after work to, talk shop and talk about pickups or cards we're looking at, or, kind of bounce ideas off those guys and stuff. And so they're all just great dudes. And Shane sent me a care package a while ago, and he sent me a large flat rate box. And so obviously for the sake of space on here, and those I did put away, he sent me a whole bunch of bulk stuff. If you guys know, you watch my channel very often, you'll know I got into hockey probably around a year-ish ago. So I haven't been in the hockey realm for a super long time, but I'm going for it now. I love it. I've been trying to watch more hockey. And so Shane knows that I've been trying to get a lot of TTM fuel, and just bulk hockey stuff, even if it's cheap junk wax stuff. Because out here in Utah, we don't have an NHL team, and it's just not that popular. Like the card shops that I've been to, at least, and I've seen, like, we just don't have a lot of hockey presence, because I just don't think we have a lot of hockey collectors here. It's just not, the NHL just isn't that big here. So definitely kind of a niche sport out here. So Shane sent me a huge flat rate box of hockey stuff with some baseball stuff, and it was funny because he said in the note, excuse me, to feel free to just share these with my kids, whatever, if I wanted. And I was going through the box, and some of the stuff he sent me was some 82 Topps cards, and actually found a good filler for my set. One was an upgrade, and one was a card that I needed, so I'm down to like 5 for my 82 Topps set. So some of the stuff that he thought was just throw in is actually was helpful for my set. And then there's all kinds of awesome TTM fuel in there too. So super, super awesome. Thank you so much, Shane. And then he hooked me up with these, and I've got to show these. So these are the first Project 2020 cards that I have ever owned. And I've seen a bunch of these, and they're really cool. I really should sit down and order some. But that Ken Griffey Jr., 89 Topps. I mean, I think I almost like that as much as the base 89 Topps. That's just really cool. I think that's a Keith Shore, and love it. So Shane, thank you so much, man. Super cool. And then this is one of my main 80s, 90s players that I love to PC. I had to feature my binder. I've got a full binder of different cards of this guy. No dupes in there, and it's full. Tony Gwynn, and I am excited to say that I am in such dire need for a vacation that I did book a trip to San Diego this year. I haven't been out there for a couple years, and I was hoping to go for the Phillies series, but it was later in the summer, and my wife just wanted to go soon too. Our anniversary's coming up, so we thought, let's go out to San Diego. So here in May, we're gonna go out there and see the Marlins series and just take a trip and go down there and see San Diego and chill at Petco at night. So it'll be fun. Love that city, and the Padres are kind of my B team. I love Tony Gwynn, so that card's awesome. Thank you so much, Shane. I totally appreciate it. Great, great card. And the next card that I want to share is awesome. And this has a backstory to it, but I'm going to keep that between Bob and I. Bob's just such a good dude. I'm sure everybody that watches this knows Bob Lewis. Bob just absolutely blew me away the other day. He sent me this Karl Malone rookie card. And that card is a beauty. I mean, the one that I had, I sent it off to PSA, and it got an 8. I was pretty surprised by that grade. I mean, this one, top to bottom centering is a little bit off, but man, it looks sharp. The left to right centering is pretty good. I am definitely sending this off, and this is never, ever, ever leaving my collection. Thank you so much, Bob. You're an awesome guy. I'm just absolutely floored by your generosity in that. So thank you so much. Like, that is 100% my number one Karl Malone card in my collection now, and just because of the backstory that goes with it. And like I say, that's kind of between us, but you're a great guy, Bob. Thank you so much, man. I sure appreciate your friendship as well. If you guys aren't familiar with Shoebox Legends or Bob Lewis, definitely check them both out. Wonderful, wonderful guys. And then my last YouTube mail that I have, this was an auction that I got in on. I just kind of popped on. And this isn't good for my quest for the Michael Jordan rookie card, right? We hop on there and you see the auction. You're like, I'll pop in there. I'll just kind of hang out. I'll watch. I'll sort of watch while I sort. And then inevitably, I kind of dip my toe in the water and pick up a few things. So this was from Brian at Burke Knowledge. And these were some awesome cards, and I got a great deal. So this didn't set back the Jordan goal a great deal. But look at this is like a shimmer style surface on there. That LeBron James with the Cavs. Beautiful card. Love that card. And I've kind of been on a big LeBron James pickup spree lately. Here's another one that I didn't have, Mosaic, because, you go to the store, you'll never find Mosaic out my way. It always gets scooped up. Unless you're lucky. So I have to get this all singles on the eBay and YouTube from all the people that are lucky enough to find it. Tyrese Maxey, that's the debut, so it's not like the main one, but he is a great young player for the 76ers, so I was really thrilled to add that to my collection. I also got the LaMelo Ball. That is the Prestige rookie. And that might be my only NBA LaMelo rookie, actually. I'll have to look. I think that is. I don't think I have any of his other rookie cards. And then I got a couple, just some cheaper dollar pickups here. Got the Jared Butler for the Jazz. Then I got the winter version. It's got some little snow falling in there, just to get a couple cards of him. And he threw in some freebies. So Brian, thank you so much. Got this Bojan Bogdanovic blue, Udoka Azubuike Hoops rookie card. Donovan Mitchell, this is a sweet looking card. Skyview, and then a couple more Azubuike rookies. So thank you so much, Brian. I seriously appreciate that so much, man. And the extras, totally awesome. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And always great to add to the Jazz collection. And I also have a trade that I made on Sports Collectors. I got a buddy on there that he's a huge Dirk Nowitzki fan. And he was looking to pick up some Dirk Nowitzki signed cards. And I had some spares from, meeting him and doing TTM and stuff back in the day. So I sent him, I think I traded him like 5. And I got these 4 from him in the trade. So I was really excited just because I still have like a photo. I still have some Dirk auto or 2 in my collection. And the other stuff I kind of felt like it was more of extras. And so I was really excited to add the cards that I got because I didn't have any of these guys. This one is really cool. Ken Harrelson, Hawk Harrelson, former, I don't know if he's doing it now. I can't remember if he retired or not. But I think of him as a White Sox announcer. So it's cool to get his autograph and then to get it on a playing era card. And this is another cool one too. This is more of a modern card, but it's got the auto, the Bobby Hull. Didn't have a Bobby Hull auto in my collection. And then I got some awesome vintage basketball ones. I got this Calvin Murphy with the Hall of Fame inscription on there. And then this next one is just the one I really wanted the most. Dave Bing, Boston Celtics, playing Eric Hart. And I'm certain Dave Bing has passed away now. And I never got him. I think he was a pretty good TTM signer back in the day too, but I probably didn't have any cards of him at the time. And so that's what I got there. Jumping into some eBay stuff. This was a really cool find, and I have to credit Kyle with this. Kyle has an awesome. He's on Sports Collectors, and I didn't realize that he was. I'd messaged him a time or two before, and I never realized that he was Kyle from the Wax Museum podcast. And I was listening to his podcast while I was working the other day, and he talked about this Daryl Dawkins. And this is an interesting piece. So it's a 3 of 3, and there are some others. And I don't know how the Leaf products work. I'm not super familiar with this because I've got another one of these on the way that's numbered out of 6. And I know there's also a 1 of 1. So I'm kind of like, well, how come they didn't do like a 1 of 1 and then maybe like a run of 9 or something? I don't know. It's kind of weird that there's like one that's out of 6, one that's out of 3, but neither here nor there. So Daryl Dawkins. Chocolate Thunder, as he's also known as. And see if I can get that in the light there. But he's mostly known as a Philadelphia 76er, maybe a New Jersey net. If you're, collect the Jordan 86, 87 set, he's in there as a net. He played for the Jazz in the 87-88 season. So to begin the year, he played 4 games for the Utah Jazz. Of those 4 games, 3 of the 4 were home games. He only played 1 away game. And I believe that was against the Rockets. There's I watched NB 80s on YouTube the other night, and it actually showed a clip of him in that Rockets game. And he just walks up to the basket standard and pulls this sign off of it that was kind of wrapped around it. It was kind of in some little blooper clip they showed. And he's wearing this purple road jersey. And so 1 road game in his whole time with the Jazz. And this is, I gotta say, this is probably it. And then they traded him. He got traded to the Pistons after that. So very brief time with the Jazz. Cool player, very legendary place in the game. Shattered a couple backboards. Was a good contributor for those great late 70s, early 80s Philadelphia 76er teams. I normally don't really love sort of this weird bland, and it's even like a Sixers color jersey. So I wish that would have been like a 45 Jazz. But anyway, it was just too cool of a piece to pass up. And Kyle on his podcast talked about this. He picked one of these up as well and had kind of made mention of that. And I didn't realize, I knew Dawkins was briefly on the Jazz and he didn't really play very long here, but I never knew that it was only 1 away game. I'd never realized that. So when he talked about picking one of these up, as a Jazz fan, I had to get one. So this isn't the sexiest piece. I mean, it's cool, it's like 3 color. And and you'll see it on there. And game used, says right there. So I ordered this one. There was another really sweet looking piece that looks like it had part of the U or the Utah. It's on eBay now. The guy wants over $100 for it. But I picked one up last night in auction for about what I paid for this. And it's got part of the Z. It's got part of the Z and the little line next to it. It's out of 6, but it's kind of a sweet, cooler looking, chunky patch on there, or chunky jersey piece. So anyway, I've got 2 of these now. This is the one. The other one I don't have yet, but cool backstory on that. So as a Jazz guy, really excited to pick that up. I've gotten some Karl Malones recently. Here's one. This one's the Hall of Fame out of this season's Mosaic. This one is the one numbered out of 99. So there is one on eBay right now that's out of 25 or 15 or something like that. So I've kind of got my eye on that one. I'm hoping one of these days I can pick that one up, but happy to get that one. I've got this really cool looking red Upper Deck Black Diamond. This is the red version, numbered out of 3000. I did not have that one, so I picked that up. This is out of last year's Prism, I believe. This is the orange relic of Karl Malone. I got this just recently in the mail. This is a Karl Malone Finest Foundations. This is the gold. And you can see there on the back, it does have the rare on there. I got a good deal on that, and I didn't have that one, so I jumped on that, picked that one up. And then I picked up some really cool shiny cards and some numbered Malones as well. So I got a black refractor from his Lakers days. I got the regular one to go with the black. So excited to get that one. Love the shine on this one. Nice Jazz Mountain jersey. This one isn't a refractor, but I love the shine. Really cool Topps Patriarchs insert. And I think I saw Bob Lewis showed like a Shaquille O'Neal of these, and I thought, man, I've got to see if there's a Malone in that insert set, and there was. And obviously Karl Malone, he was pretty affordable, but I love the shine on that. And then I got this one the other day. I sniped this. This is a yellow of the Retro series from Donruss. This is the yellow out of 10. So that's a pretty scarce card there. So I was always excited to add one of those. A few more eBay pickups. I got some kind of some affordable singles. This was all from the same seller. So I did the combined shipping deal here. Michael Irvin. This is you can see it's kind of got that acetate see-through on there from Edge. I like Michael Irvin, even though I despise the Cowboys, but he was a fun player to watch. Steve Kerr, I thought this was going to go good for my 90s basketball binder I'm getting ready to start building. This is the gold medallion from Ultra of Kerr. And here's another shiny Michael Irvin. And then also in the deal, I picked this up, Ray Lewis, 2010 Topps Gold. So love that card. I love Topps Golds. Got some vintage. I found some vintage football, and the guy did combined shipping. So as a Utah State alum, I got to be a big Merlin Olsen fan, the late great Merlin Olsen. But this was the card that I was really excited to win. This is the Larry Zonka rookie, 71 Topps. No creases. Love the old school vintage stuff. This was a cool card too I picked up. There's different variations of this, and this is the Groove parallel. And I don't know if this was I think this was mislisted. Like it wasn't listed as a Groove, but I saw the Groove in the photos, and I won this for pretty cheap, about what one of the regular lower end ones goes for. And then, but I saw the Groove in the listing, and I thought, oh, I don't think they listed that right. And so I bid on it and won, and didn't pay that much, but I just love that shine. And I like Tom Brady. So, and I also got this one the other day. Beautiful card. It's got a lot of shine to it. Hobby Masters from Topps of Tom Brady to go with my Tom Brady PC. I didn't think I had a Larry Fitzgerald rookie card, and then as I was rummaging to, I actually did put this one away, and I thought, gosh, I need to get this. And when I was putting it away, I found that I did have his base Topps, but I didn't think I had that. But I like Topps Total. I know it's kind of a lower end product, but there's a lot of players that I just like their Topps Total rookie cards. I really want to get the Roethlisberger one sometime. And I didn't have the Fitzgerald of that, so picked that one up. This is an interesting one because I didn't buy this card. This is, I think, his first Topps Chrome as a Packer, 2006, of Charles Woodson. So I bought this copper refractor of McNabb, and when the package arrived, it didn't have this, and it had the Woodson. And I was like, oh crap, like I'll bet that McNabb got shipped to somebody else. And this McNabb, I believe, is numbered. Yeah, it's out of 425. So I was like, shoot, I'm not going to get this McNabb. I'll bet he shipped that off, and I'll probably just get a refund or something. And the guy was like, nope, don't worry about it, man. Keep the Woodson. I got a buddy that's a seller, and I'll reach out to him, and I'll have him, and if he's got one of these, I'll let you know, and I'll have him ship it to you. Sure enough, man, the seller was great. I mean, he communicated really awesome. He kept me in the loop, said, yeah, my buddy had one, paid him for it. He's going to mail it to you. And a couple days later, it showed up. So got a free Woodson out of it, and awesome seller, man. And he didn't have I offered to ship that Woodson back, and he said just to keep it. This is cool. Picked this up from my Phillies binder. Bryce Harper, Topps Black Gold. Hoping the Phillies have a big year this year. Got my fingers crossed we can break through and make the playoffs. Couple of hockey pickups. Thank you to Shane and the guys on our thread. I reached out about this. This is the Allure Steel, and I wasn't familiar with this, and Peeps was one, and Shane and Sean over at Sean's stuff. So I was texting and I said, hey, what do you guys know about these? And kind of think I'm kicking the tires on making a bid on this. And I found out this was a pretty tough pull. And so for the price that it was looking like it might end up for, I thought, yeah, I better drop a bid on that. I did pay a bit for it, but I've got a nice little run of this particular Draisaitl card. And this is another one from that run that I picked up recently. And this is just beautiful. It's got like the tracks with the blue, super, super shiny. And I think this one is out of 35, 20 out of 35. So this is my lowest numbered out of that rainbow now. So I've got this one, and I've got the white diamond out of 50. I've got the steel. I've got a couple others. So I did get outbid. There was one that was like out of 10, or a purple. It was out of 10 a while ago, and I got outbid on it because I didn't want to spend a ton because I'm trying to get that Jordan. So I lost out on the purple out of 10. So I guess let's keep my eyes out for that one. But I'm thrilled to add the two that I did get, though. Here's a cool looking Shaq that I picked up. I just loved the shine on it. I love 90s basketball cards. I love 90s cards in general, baseball, football. 90s are great. I just love the shine. And this is like either a 90s, early 2000s Shaq. And I just love the shine. And I love Shaq, so picked it up. This is a little shout out to our pal Shane at Shoebox Legends, who in his video tonight was kind of, saying he doesn't like relics. And I guess he's got a video coming out soon. And so I just left a comment like, dude, relics rock, man. Stop relic hate, And I like them, man. I don't know. I know they're not the coolest. They're certainly not popular, but I dig relics still. I still do. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a lame. I mean, I am a lame. But we collect what we like, right? And I just like relics. And I love game worn ones the best, but found a seller that had a whole bunch of stuff, and he got a good combined shipping deal going, so I picked some up. Steven Davis, I actually used to have this guy's Redskins jersey, number 48. He was a fantastic running back in the early 2000s for them, and I got that white game-worn jersey swatch there. Look at the shine on that. I mean, how do you not love that? Topps Finest. We've got some refractor shine. And a nice chunk of White Sox jersey there, Maglio or Donez. So, I mean, that's just a sweet card. I couldn't not get that, So, I mean, players that I like to try to find like a nice, like an auto, a rookie or two, and like, if I can, like a game-used relic. I feel like kind of, if I can check the box on like those three areas for a player, like, I still collect other stuff of the player if I like them a lot, but if it's just kind of an average player, a good player, it's like if I can get, those three things, I'm cool with that, and then some other stuff. And I think that's a nice little foundation for a good little PC. So here's a Mark Mulder authentic game worn uniform patch. And Mark Mulder, again, was great when he first came up. Him and Zito and Tim Hudson with the A's, they were awesome. Rich Harden came up a couple years later, and they had a nice little pitching staff. Here's a couple different Eric Chavez relics here. I got a jersey piece and then got a bat piece there. So then my last two, I got a couple of basketball ones. I thought this one was kind of cool. Fred Jones, I just like that Pacers pinstripe in there. I thought that was pretty awesome. And then this dude was a lot of fun to watch. Kenyon Martin, his son plays for the Rockets, but this guy was tough, man, on those Nets teams that went to the finals. That guy was a hard-nosed player. So I was excited to add those. So, and then these, I need to blame my pal, Eric over at the Card Closet. He had, and again, same with that other LeBron I showed earlier. He kind of showed a while ago. He goes, oh man, I'm finding all these awesome shiny LeBrons. And so I've kind of been looking for some shiny LeBrons. And like I've said before, I'm not like this avid LeBron fan. I mean, I'm definitely in the camp of Jordan as the GOAT. But I love the shine, and he is, I mean, he's an all-time great, and I like to collect the greats, even though I'm not necessarily a huge fan of him personally. But the shine on these, and for his place in the game, even though he passed Karl Malone on the scoring list the other day, I will still collect him. So I got this select. I mean, beautiful shine on that. Next up, I got the two of these. One's like this green and purple, and then this other one is like this really fancy, shiny, the red and the gold. I don't know the little hip names of these as much. Like I say, I kind of keep more to my era, the 90s and stuff, but I do like this, a lot of the modern stuff too, but I just don't know all their little fancy names all the time. Look at that optic. Look at the shine on that. Just beautiful cards, though. I mean, this mosaic element in the green. And then this one was cool, too. This is an optic silver hollow with the Cavs. Winter stays. So, beautiful cards. And then last up, holy cow, we're coming on half an hour. This is insane. I got to go to bed because I got to go to work in the morning. I'll just show two. I did pick up a jumbo box of Topps Series 1. Did okay. I did get a set put together, which was kind of my main goal. And then I just was hoping for a couple of decent, other stuff. And in one of my silver packs, I did get this Ken Griffey Jr. This is a blue, numbered out of 149. Or 150, sorry. It was something like that, 150. But it's a beautiful card. I mean, just especially in hand, when you just see all the shine and the track, like the tracks like hockey does. Beautiful card. This is cheap. I mean, this probably isn't worthy of a one touch as far as value alone, but I don't, I'm a collector, and so I don't really totally, I mean, obviously we all kind of look through that value lens, but, at the same time, as a collector, I mean, I just thought this piece was really cool. I love bat relics, and to get a bat relic of Jeter, and, obviously growing up in the 90s, and I was definitely, a young adult when the Yankees went on their tear and, won those championships in the late 90s, early 2000s. I was just graduating high school and getting into my young adult years. And so I was plenty old enough to witness most of his career, and really cool to have a bat piece of him. So I thought, for his place in the game, I'm going to one touch that. Beautiful card. I mean, I love the 87 set, love the bat. And so it's just a beautiful card. So obviously, you can buy these on eBay for like $10, I think, 10, $20. They're not expensive. So like I say, value-wise, is it worth a one-touch? Probably not, but I just think it looks good in the one-touch. I like it, and so I put it in one. So, obviously I'm not dumb. I know this isn't like some buku dollar card, but I like it. It looks good. So anyway, that is all I got. Dang near 30 minutes into this thing. So thank you, everybody. If you are still here, most probably aren't, and that's fine too. I just wanted to get caught up on my pickups. If you are still here, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. I love the Cardmunity. Love being a part of it. Hope everybody has a great rest of your day, and we will see you on the next video. Coming soon. Thank you.